Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Speaker in the Spotlight, which is your chance to meet some of the upcoming speakers in the Children's Mental Health Matters Summit, which kicks off on the 16th of September. So it is not far away at all. Your tickets are free and you can get them from the website, which is children'smentalhealthmatterssummit.co.uk. And you will also be able to see the lineup there. So today I am going to welcome on Becky Shuttleworth. So hello, Becky.
Hello, thank you for having me, Cassie.
Thank you for joining us. How are you today?
Well, as you know, I recently just had a baby and I'm currently feeding him off camera. So oh no, we're going to do the best we can. And
yes.
Hopefully people will forgive me not being quite as well put together as some of the other speakers potentially, but I'm going to do my best.
I think that it's amazing that you are even here, and it's real life, right? It is what it is, and we will do the best we can. So and those of us with children will remember those days. So we hear you, and the fact that you're here, you're much better than where I would have been, because I wouldn't have been. So I'm just going to hand over and ask you just to introduce you as a person. Obviously you've got a newborn and stuff, so just tell us a little bit about you, your family, and your likes and hobbies and stuff.
Yeah, thank you. So my name's Becky Shuttleworth. I'm born and bred West Londoner, live in West London currently with my partner and his mother, and also my 5-week-old baby. What else do you need to know about me? We've got a lovely little rescue tabby cat called Shirley. She's 2 years old. She's gorgeous, and she's just getting used to the new addition in the household as well. And I guess some things you might want to know about me. I still love my yoga classes. Can't wait to get back into doing some yoga now that the baby is born. I love reading. I still, after, no matter how well the technology develops, books are always my go-to learning tool. I'm a vegan. I love cooking vegan food, mainly Asian food, and I've really got into baking recently, and I love playing the flute as well. So that's another thing to know about me. I recently started playing the flute again after about 30 years gap.
Wow, amazing. And yeah, that all sounds amazing, and adapting to life as a parent is a big transition. Yes. So well done for that as well. So you mentioned yoga and your love for yoga. So do you want to tell us a little bit about your business and what you do, and how that came about?
Yeah, so I started my business in March 2020 when I returned from India right at the beginning of the first COVID lockdown. And I started practicing yoga myself about 10 years before that. I'm sorry, I've got a bit of a fussy boy here. I started practicing yoga about 10 years before that myself. And I qualified as a children's yoga teacher in 2016. And that was really a big turning point for me, because I suddenly realized I could bring together two things that made me really, really happy. So yeah, thank you. So working with kids and yoga, and managing to bring those two things together. And then when I returned from India at the beginning of lockdown, I realized how much need there was for supporting well-being for kids and for families and within schools when they reopened. And that's kind of where SHINE Brightly came from. And the SHINE Brightly method that's been developed over these few years since then. And it's really a way of bringing together all my previous work. So I've been working with children and families since the 90s, and the SHINE Brightly method is kind of where I've brought together all of my work, all of my previous qualifications, and all of my experience, and it all has come together in this work.
Amazing, and it's incredible, the things that you do and stuff. So if people wanted to find out more about you and connect with you, where would be the best place? Because your links do go with the interview, but where's the best place? Where do you tend to be normally when you haven't got a 5-week-old baby? Where do you normally hang out?
So usually on Facebook and on Instagram. But I've also recently got a brand new website. So shinebrightly.wellbeing.com is my brand new website, which I'm really, really happy with, really proud of. And it really showcases all the work that I do with families and with schools, and talks about lots of different ways to work with me. So that's probably the best place to find me.
Amazing, awesome. So do go and check out Beckie and find out what she does. So just a change of direction now a little bit. So you are a returning speaker. You have been in both of the previous summits, and of course you are here. So what was it that drew you, like, originally to the summit, and what makes you want to keep coming back?
Yeah, so the first summit that I took part in, I was a late entry, wasn't I? And I ended up closing the summit at a real last minute thing, because I suddenly realized that this incredible event was happening, and I knew loads of people that were taking part, but for some reason me and you hadn't connected at that point. And I got in touch with you kind of later on, and you managed to squeeze me in, and I was so happy to take part in it, because I knew that there were so many incredible professionals taking part and so much amazing content being shared. And the next year I returned, and then this year returning really for the same reason, because it's such a wonderful opportunity to connect with other professionals, and for all of us to share what we do with parents and with other professionals who are taking part and who are accessing all of this incredible content. So yeah, it's just such a brilliant thing, and I just love the wide range of people that you've got involved. Like, it just keeps growing and evolving, and the way that you've set it up this year with the different sections, so people that are all under different areas were presenting on the same day. It's just, yeah, it's going to be fabulous. I'm really excited for it.
And we're excited to have you back. So yeah, you ended the first one and you started our second one, and this year you are on the first day. So it's amazing to have you back. So do you want to just share a little sneak peek of what you will be talking about this year in the summit?
Yes, so this year, so it's really interesting because my work's really evolved over the last few years, and this is really well timed, because as I mentioned, I've just got a new website, and what's gone along with the new website, and obviously because I was going off on maternity leave, I had to really think about how my business was going to evolve and what I wanted to be doing with the limited time that I'm going to have to put into the business with a new baby. And what's really come out of that is a new way of working with schools and a new way of working with families, and the development of what was my signature program, which was called Shine Brightly. Now my whole business is called Shine Brightly Wellbeing, and I have my signature program, the whole kind of way that I'm working, is the Shine Brightly Method. And the Shine Brightly Method is a way of prioritizing wellbeing and creating environments which are centered around well-being for everyone, and are around cultivating compassion and communication and connection. And so we'll be looking at that and how I implement that, and why I feel that's important, and why it can help people who take part, and also looking at some practical activities for children and for adults, because a lot of what I do is relevant for everybody. It works for kids, it works for adults, and what I really, really pride myself on is finding ways to prioritize well-being in very, very small moments throughout the day. So you don't need to find a whole hour. You don't need to invest in lots of expensive equipment. There's no specialist stuff that you need. It's just really, really practical tips on how to support everybody in the environment, and how everybody feeling supported in their well-being can impact everyone else in a positive way. So that's what we're going to be looking at.
Amazing, full of really valuable insights and information there. So please do tune in to see Beckie's talk as well as everybody else's.
Really looking forward to it. Can't wait to see some of the other speakers as well. So yeah, there's just so much valuable content. I hope people really enjoy it and get the most out of it.
Awesome, amazing. Well, thank you so much, Beckie, and your little one for joining us today. Do join us again soon for another
Thank you.
Spotlight. See you soon. Bye-bye.